Question 1. Express 302.10495 correct to 5 SF. Solution. SF means non-zero numbers from left. So 5 SF means the first 5 non-zero numbers from left. If you can't, your focus will be on 0. Now 0 that is in between 2 SF becomes significant. So if you look at 4, 4 is less than 5. You round it down to 0 and add it to this 0, it remains the same. So you have 302.10. A is the correct option. Question 2. Simplify 3 root 5 times 4 root 6 over 2 root 2 times 3 root 3. All the roots are already in their simplest form. So let's try and reduce the coefficients. 3 cancel 3. If you reduce 4 by 2, 2 is remaining. Alright? From here, if you multiply these two together, you have root 6, so that it cancels root 6. Then 2 times root 5 is 2 root 5. D is the correct option. Question 3. In 1995, the enrollment of two schools, S and Y, were 1,050 and 1,190 respectively. Find the ratio of the enrollments of S and Y. So you have ratio S to Y, and you have 1,050 ratio 1,190. If you divide through by 5, you have this result. At this point, 2 can divide through and you have this. You have this. From here, you divide through by, okay, let's check, to have this 1. Okay. If you check very well from this point, 7 can divide and you have 15 ratio 17 in lowest form. B is the correct option. Question 4. Convert 35 base 10 to number in base 2. To do this, the process is continuous division until the last digit is 0. You divide 35 by base 2 and you record the remainder at each division. So you have 35 divided by 2, you have 17, remainder 1. 17 divided by 2, you have 8, remainder 1. Divide 8 by 2, 4, remainder 0. Divide 4 by 2, 2, remainder 0. Divide 2 by 2, 1, remainder 0. Divide 1 by 2, 0, remainder 1. And you take the remainder upward. So you have 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, base 2. B is the correct option. Okay, 1, 0, 0, 0. C is the correct option, not B. C is the correct option. Question 5. The nth term of a sequence is t sub n equal to 5 plus n minus 1 all squared. Evaluate t sub 4, that is t sub 4 minus t sub 6. So this is the nth term. At t sub 4, it means n is equal to 4. So you replace n with 4. If you simplify, you have 14. At t sub 6, it means n is equal to 6. Replace n by 6. If you simplify, you have 30. Therefore, t sub 5 minus t sub 6 is equal to 14 minus 30, and that is minus 16. C is the correct option. Question 6. Mr. Manu traveled from Accra to Panfukrom, a distance of 720 kilometers in 8 hours. What will be his speed in meters per second? Solution. Speed is always distance over time. Now, the given distance is 720 in kilometers and the time is 8 hours. To get the speed in this unit, you simply convert 720 kilometers to meters by multiplying it by 1000, and you convert this to first minutes. You multiply it by 60 and convert it to second, multiplied by another 60. If you cancel off the zeros in the denominator, you have this result. So 2 zeros disappear from here. If you multiply and divide, you have 25 meters per second. A is the correct option. Question 7. If 2,500 naira amounted to 3,500 naira in 4 years at simple interest, find the rate at which the interest was charged. From the question, principal is 2,500 naira. The amount, which is principal plus interest, is 3,500 naira. The time is 4 years. The rate is unknown. The interest is known. To get the rate, we need to use the amount formula. In that formula, the interest is needed. So we get the interest in terms of the rate. So this is interest formula. You replace principal and time with their values. If you divide and multiply, or multiply and divide, you have 100 arrow as the interest. Amount is principal plus interest. This is amount, this is principal, this is interest. If you transfer 2,500, you have it in this form. If you subtract, you have 1,000 equal to 100 arrow. Divide through by 100, arrow is equal to 10%. D is the correct option. Question 8. Solve for s in the equation 1 over s plus 2 over 3s equal to 1 over 3. This is the equation. I always prefer clearing fractions. To do that, multiply through by the LCM of 3s. That is the LCM of the denominators. If you multiply the first term by 3s, you have 3 remaining. You multiply second term by 3s. 3s cancel 3s. 2 is remaining, equal to, you multiply the right hand side by 3s. 3 cancel 3. S times 1 is S. So you have 5 equal to s, therefore s is equal to 5. A is the correct option. Question 9. Simplify 54k squared minus 6 over 3k plus 1. Clearly, 3k plus 1 is already in simplest form. So the numerator, let us begin by factoring out the common term, that is 6. So this is the problem. If you factor out 6, you are left with 9k squared minus 1. Now it's getting better. Already k is squared. You can express 9 as 3 squared. You can express 1 as 1 squared. We are aiming at difference of 2 squares. You have it in this form. You factor out power of 2 from here. It becomes this. By difference of 2 squared, 3k all squared minus 1 squared simplifies to this, all over 3k plus 1. 3k plus 1 cancel 3k plus 1. You are left with 6 bracket open, 3k minus 1. C is the correct option. Question 10. Represent the inequality minus 7 less than 4s plus 9 less than or equal to 13 on a number line. You have solution. First, you need to solve it. The way it is, you cannot solve it directly. You need to break it into 2 equal parts. The first term and second term together, second term and third term together in this form. If you transfer the respective constant term, that is plus 9, you have this result. If you subtract, you have this result. Divide through by 4. For each case, you have this result. Next, we combine the solution set. You start with minus 4 less than s. When you come here, you meet s. So s is already there. We take one of it, less than or equal to 1. This symbol, we use open dots, and this symbol you use tick dots. So we have minus 4 less than equal to s less than equal to 1. By that, option B is correct. This open dot is for the first sign, then the tick dot is for the second sign. One is straight and one is weak. Pythagoras simplified maths. If you are viewing and watching from YouTube, don't forget to subscribe for more updates, like and share PSM videos. If you are viewing and watching from Facebook, follow and like the page for more updates. Also share PSM videos.